Okay.
Okay. Hey, guys. Welcome back to another episode of the Typical Skeptic Podcast. I have some really amazing ladies tonight on the show, and we're going to be getting more into the work of my new good friend, Marcia Sava, who I met through my good friend, Christy Campbell. And Marcia's been helping me a lot with like my entity problem that it's still ongoing. But I mean, here we are. But Asha and Christy have had amazing results with Marcia, and so have I. And that's why we're all here tonight. I wrote on this late night episode of the Typical Skeptic Podcast, we welcome back shaman and healer Marcia Sava, joined by Christy Campbell and Asha, for a deep dive into entity removal, spiritual warfare, and the healing process that follows. This is not a surface level talk. This is going deep into the entity attachments and energetic interference, spiritual warfare and psychic attack, shamanic healing and removal techniques, what happens to the body, mind, and emotions after removal, the reintegration process and why it matters, trauma release, energetic recalibration and recovery. We'll also explore the firsthand accounts and experiences from Christy and Asha and how these processes have impacted their lives. This is a powerful late night conversation for those exploring the unseen aspects of consciousness healing and spiritual protection. And I was going to take calls, but maybe at the end we will take calls, but for right now we're not going to. So everybody, welcome to the show. How's everybody doing?
Doing great.
Hey, good.
Thank you.
Yeah. But where did we want to start? Christy, did you want to start it off? Yeah.
Well, we was going to be doing the review because me and Asha have both had a session with Marcia with her doing the puzzle pieces together and then her own protection and clearing. So we're kind of just sharing everything that we experienced after the session. So
Enduring,
like for me, I wasn't I was just feeling really sleepy toward the end and stuff, but I know it's like layers of programming and stuff to go through, so I did buy her book,
Good.
just but it's kind of like a lot. It's like almost 600 pages, so it's a lot to read. So but she does say in the book to have a trusted friend read some of the things for you and not to do it alone. So that is good that you're doing that. Yeah. And then but afterwards, like, because I was feeling like a lot of attacks or dreams and stuff, and then I noticed that the next day I still was kind of having a headache like the day after that, but I was a lot of stuff felt more clear, so I could feel like the protection, a protective barrier, more like a team almost, that was looking out for me as well, so I felt that.
Good.
Yeah.
What have you felt like, emotional wise? Have you felt a roller coaster? I really haven't had a chance to talk to you. We've both been so busy.
No, it's okay. Yeah, no, I just kind of am processing with it, like everything too. I still have a lot on my mind with doing like the conference and getting everything ready that way too. So I just been trying to take time to myself, and I just like to be I feel like a little bit of a loner right now, trying to process things in that way too. So that's what I kind of prefer, really, is to process things on my own, and not I usually don't like to just sit and talk about feelings, and that just doesn't I just don't do that, so yeah. But so I can tell that there's a shift and stuff in the clearing, and that helps for sure.
Yeah, and I just sent you a whole bunch of after removal process notes that go deeper into protection, integrating altars, and like what's going to happen in your mind and body in varying degrees. So when you work on somebody like that, it's like so in your face that you really get a clear picture of a lot of things you guys will go through or encounter. But
it's a lot to go through. So I do have some resistance with wanting to read the book. I feel a lot of resistance. Because she goes into detail about all the rituals and stuff like that. So I'll probably take note on that, and maybe
what book is it, Christy? Whose book is it?
That's
Laura Worley.
Okay, that's the one you recommended to me, Marcia, right?
Yeah, putting puzzle pieces. But I am going to tell you this: reading it can trigger your programming.
Look how many pages
and
it is. It's like
emotions and
600.
stuff. So if you're dug in deep, you might want to wait and get it removed first, because if you're if you feel like you're dug in there deep and you can't stay awake, you're real tired all the time, that kind of stuff, or you're really battling, because what's going to happen, and Asha can tell you too, that she'll feel this hard pull toward me, but then a resistance. That resistance is the programming and or the entities fighting back. So you'll have a war going on, and I've had that going on with me for a long time, because I can sense entities, and I'm always trying to clear them off people.
What I was going to say, Marcia, in my case, what I'm finding out more and more, and what I seriously think is going on, is I think that there's a portal open on me or in my property, because the entities are in my bed. They're on, they go on me. And like, honestly, like, it's like I can have so many people clear me, but it just keeps coming back. So that makes me think there's a portal open somewhere. And then I got to find a way to close that portal.
Either that, or you got some tie, like through some of the rituals, it's created some tie that because we've tried and tried and tried outside of undoing the stuff, and it may not be that particularly, but somehow it's anchored into you, and that's why you and I have to get on the phone and keep picking at it till we can figure it out and root it out. So
I agree.
Sometimes I can't tell what it is, but I know how to keep digging at stuff till I get it. And I've had to do that with another person who was going to come on tonight but couldn't. I had to dig out a lot of stuff. Now, she gave me permission to speak about her experiences. I told her, look, don't do it if you don't feel comfortable with it or anything. But she was all about it. She's like, yeah, no, go for it. So I can speak about some of her experiences, because I wanted to show people what y'all might go through. So Christy was real mild, and Asha was pretty mild too. She had some pretty hard hits on the removal, especially the breeder stuff, right, Asha? When we got to the so they had Asha, they had her making hybrids. So that's where we had the hardest hit at. So she's got a lot of sadness and emotions from that, and I'd love for you to talk about that. But I can talk about another person that I did experiences as well, just to show the different levels of what you guys can be going through. It can be very vast. But Asha, if you want to share any of your experiences of, like, do you remember the removal process? Like, how did that go for you?
Yes. So that was it was. So I really recommend that you guys who have. Marcia, first of all, is amazing woman. I highly recommend. Thank you, Christy, to even open up the whole with her.
And Rob too, for putting us on the show.
To be. I said for 6 months ago, Chris had the last reading, and they put me to sleep again. Didn't want to do anything, and at some point I was like, I have enough. I just really have enough. So I don't know, universe working in such a way that we had the session, and during the session, you are really sleepy. You are really like you actually. You're ripping you off, you're ripping yourself off. I don't know how, but when you trust it and you read it and you're really determined, you have to be 100,000% and clean. The cleaner you are, the no alcohol, no nothing, no, and the fasting is helping. So your frequency is higher. So when Marcia step in. That was my experience. It's easier. So when she finished, it was like, what? I was shaking. I was wobbly. I didn't know what's happened. And then next night, I had absolutely awful nightmares. I never had such a thing before. It was really scary. Really scary.
Memories.
And then we did. Sorry.
That's probably memories coming back in from your altars. The nightmares.
Yes, I didn't even see it. I was like shaking with the what the fuck is that? Anyway, next day you just cry and do your process. You do your daily clearing, because that's the thing. Because they put you back. That's what I've noticed. That they put back the implants or bits, like etheric thing. You still need to clear. You still need to pray or whatever your rituals do, and then you build that muscle, because it's you need to trust it yourself. Like shit, I've done it. She helped me, and it's collective too. I don't know this that yeah. So I've done it on Sunday. Today is what, Saturday here, UK. So nearly 5-6 days, and the worst day was Wednesday, Thursday, where I was so much weeping, like my womb, and when we were chatting about like collective womb, and it was really awful. But that's meant to be. That's you need to process that somehow, and on biological level, you feel like you're reborn, like you. I don't. Yeah. That. Sorry, I don't know if I explaining clear.
Oh,
but
you're great.
That's
Yeah.
what is happening. Yeah. Still happen, and I think it's never ending. It's something you constantly do.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So you're more aware what's happening inside you. So Rob, so I feel it that inside you might be some bits and bobs, and even with Marcia, you need to rip it off daily, but you need to do it. Marcia will not do it for you, because this is stronger than you. No, how is it? Because you put it there, so you need to undo it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With
The altar.
Peaceful way, in a peaceful way, not angry way. Peaceful, like you have enough. Like you Marcia is saying, I'm coming from the creator space, and I'm like the space you create. Like I'm the creator, and I have enough of it, and I'm creating something what I want to create, not what we've been, whatever, story after story after story.
Rob, what do you feel with that? What's going on? Like, how do you feel like you could do this yourself, or help clear yourself, or?
Well, I was saying, I'm learning a lot about, like, I can send my energy now to people, you know what I mean? I'm learning how to move energy off me, but I'm just not strong enough yet to completely do it, you know? Like, I'm getting stronger, but I'm not, you know, I'm not there yet. But it's, whoever's doing this to me is actually doing me a favor, because, like, I'm learning a lot about, like, energy manipulation, you know? So it's actually, it could be a benefit to me in the long run. It a huge benefit, like, more than that people even realize, you know? I'm starting to look at it that way.
Yeah.
What are you seeing on you? Like an entity, or do you see like a being, or what do you kind of describe?
It's more like it's more like a pest, you know what I mean? That's the best way I can put it, you know, but I don't want to give it too much like power, you know, like it's just an annoyance, but it's being taken care of. So it's not even, you know, it's not even a deal. It's not even a big deal anymore. I mean, it is, but it's not, you know what I mean? We don't want to give it power on there because that's what they want, you know?
That's true. Yeah. So you learned how to take your emotion and ball it up and shoot it out of you and blow them off. And you did really good. I was proud of you. So,
Oh, you did a session on him?
Well, I mean,
not yet.
A little bit at night sometimes, very rarely, because he's so busy. But when I can catch him, I'm like, hey, do this. So I'm trying to teach him what little bit I can in there. It's a lot. Y'all know it's a lot. You know, Asha,
but
how much we've had to talk afterwards and talk about things and work through things.
And
and I don't have that kind of. I mean, I've been doing 2-3 shows a day. So how do I never have time? It's hard for me to, you know,
to respond to messages or anything.
What were you gonna say, Asha?
I'm just saying, but Rob, when you decide to make that time, because you also create the time, even if you don't have the time, the 3 hours when you constantly talk and you have a sentences, because it's a very, I never been of such a thing where Marcia was telling me something and I'm repeating her sentences. So it's all this sort of frequency sequence for 3 hours. And that creates such a field that when you're ready, you read it, and what you're saying, whatever is what is with you is also a great teacher, because it's insight, so you might help other people what you're going through. That's
what I was saying. I think because I think a lot of other people are going through this. I think we're at a time where we're in like massive spiritual warfare. And you know what? I think we're lucky in the way that we can sense these things, because I think a lot of people are hijacked and they can't sense it at all. And that's scary.
Very much
so.
so.
What do you think we should do? Like a whole live session with like Marcia doing like just a brief thing of clearing, or just on you, or just to show?
No, I mean,
like that,
we could just do
what
it
do
for
you
everybody,
think?
you know? I mean, like, you know,
I don't
think
know,
everybody
whatever.
can benefit from it. Yeah, like, you know.
Something brief, or, you know, whatever you can think of, Marcia.
Are you talking about me?
Yeah, like whatever you have. What if you wanted to do, like, not tonight, but like maybe another time you want to be on and just want to do a thing for Rob on the show, that might be the time that he has to do the session. You know, is that right, Rob?
No,
we could do. I didn't think about that. We could do a podcast, and we could just do it. Yeah, but like,
let's do it.
Yeah, we could do that. Yeah,
you know though that I don't like to start the process until we complete it. I know that in some cases I might have to, but when you start the process, you may get really highly attacked until you complete it. So I like to just do the whole shebang if you can make it through it. It's a lot happening, isn't it? There's a lot happening to you when it's happening. When you're reading this stuff, you're going to get shifts like crazy. You're going to feel dizzy, spacey, confused, right, Asha? We were stumbling over words, and I'm like, I'd have to slow everything down, because once you start disconnecting this stuff.
Yeah, I just want to address something in the audience. The Andromedan says energy manipulation equals witchcraft. No, it's absolutely
everything's
not
energy.
It's not witchcraft at all. It's just like we've been given powers from like we just don't know how to tap into this stuff. We got to learn how to tap into it. It's our God-given gift.
That's right. Yeah. Even the Bible says the kingdom of heaven is within. We all have that God spark. And even Jesus in the Bible, you can see it right now. Yeah. He says, have I not told you you're gods? He doesn't mean God as in the God of all gods. What he means is you have that manifestational ability. We are creating everything, and you can, a quantum physicist will tell you this. There's scientific proof that we're creating it all, and that we're all just pure energy. So everything is energy manipulation, you know?
Yeah.
So, but that's okay. We know what we're doing, you know, here with we're removing dark rituals. So, you know, that's the witchcraft is what they did on us. Now we're doing to remove that stuff. So
how do you think you would set that up with you doing it on live on Rob's show, Marcia, with the audience and everything?
How would we set it up?
Yeah, just maybe like a brief, maybe an hour or something. I don't think Rob could do the 2 hours.
It would. You just
have to think of it.
Or maybe we could do it like on like a Patreon to like, you know, like so it could be beneficial to Marcia like that way, or something where people can sign up and pay like $5 or something, or
I don't know, that's a good idea.
To where like it, you know, because like that way, you know, it could benefit both of it, you know, and like it benefits everyone. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I don't
like
know, what do you think
PayPal
about
thing
that?
or something like that, or whatever. Y'all can think of some way to do it then. It will be because it's you know, because she has to. She's given a lot of her energy and time and stuff too, you know.
And guys, this you know,
takes a lot
I
out
don't
of her.
for the amount of work that I do with you guys and check on you guys. Now, Christy, you've been doing amazing. I know that, and I could definitely feel and tell you wanted to have your own space. So I still contact you every day, but just to check on you, make sure you're okay. But I've been texting because I didn't want to bother you. But Asha can tell you we talk every single day. She's become an amazing friend. She's absolutely amazing. Good. Honestly, the blessings have come back to me through Asha. She was picking up that tree that I posted. She was like, there are beings out there waiting to upgrade you and to help you with this and to give you healing. And my body, girl, she could pick up that my body was fried. My nervous system was fried from all the fire that comes out of me all the time. So, and it was, I literally when they slipped in that day, I went down and I was so exhausted, I was nauseous, and I couldn't do much of anything for anybody. And they rode home with Chris, something rode home with Chris and caused a big problem. Boy, I blew a fuse. I went in there and I blew all that out of me like I've showed you how to do, Rob. And I'm going to tell you what, I literally fried my nervous. I could feel it. It was running up my back like lightning bolt, just up my back. And when I went out there and I sat by that tree, I did it one day and I didn't really get it that good. And I was just like, no, you got to go back and be soft. You know how you are, soft and receptive and feminine. I'm like, I don't know how to do that. She's like, visualize flowers, visualize this and that. She's sending me pictures of deer in the woods and stuff like that. So I went out there today and she's like, they're waiting for you. And I went out there today, got in a very, very meditative space. And oh my gosh, they lit me up so good. And I came back so completely shifted, hard, like you guys do it. Like, oh my God, they did so, and they healed my body right there. My body, all that feeling that I had, that frazzled feeling is all gone. I feel great. And I mean, it made me hot as a kite.
Because, you know, like, I think we need to tell people, like, when they try to take over your body, what they'll do is, it's not like a possession where, like, you see in the movies. It's more like they're going to try to manipulate your mind. You might get really cold sweats or hot sweats. You will get very mind fogged. Like, you can't think straight. You will get, racing thoughts or, thoughts that aren't your own. You will get, I'm just trying to think of some of the other stuff. You will definitely get, all that stuff, you know what I mean? So it's like, it's definitely like a, and it seems like it's an external force that doesn't like humanity much, like they obviously don't like humanity if they're trying this hard to like mess with us. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I was having ritual dreams, and things like that kind of happening during sleep time. So that's when they would try to manipulate me. Astral, like taking, I would feel my clones and stuff that are still active. Then I have I'm feeling their energy and memories. And even I told Chastity Campbell about it, and because I dreamed, I woke up and thought of her the first thing, and then she said she thought of me too, and then she remembered we went to the Biltmore mansion in North Carolina, that we were there. We were in our clone body we're 15 years old as sex slaves, and we did that. That's still going on.
So because time isn't linear, Christy, or would you think it's all happening at like
just manipulated through those probably military owned? It's a MyLab experience or something like that going on, where
something
they
with timelines or something,
where they own those clones,
Yeah. Did you have any other experiences you wanted to share, Asha?
Is it? I think like deep down, I have this sort of inner guidance, which is saying that you need to be very settled. The more settled you are, the more gentle quiet. The more quiet you are. That's why what you say, Christy, is the natural way. You go inside, and then whatever you need to do. I'm going to the woods. Trees are really helping me. So that's my tool. I think each of us has a very different tool. Or I don't know. For me, nature really, really help, and that's the only thing. That's what I can say. You find your own tree, which is really like you're drawn to it. You make a connection, you ask for help, and I think and you need to switch it off how it's supposed to be, what it's going to be. It's just moment after moment. And what's my experience is like I feel like I'm baby, I reborn, so that innocent child. I don't know how to explain, but it's a very. So maybe it's the babies I gave birth to or give, when they were breathing. But in the same time, it's part of me, which is reborn. And you need to be very gentle and gentle. And in the same time, have that awareness extremely strong, being gentle and kind.
Where are you from originally, Asha?
You know, when you have a child.
Oh, sorry. I was going to say, where are you from originally, Asha? And have you had paranormal experiences your whole life?
Yes, I'm Polish. I'm at the moment. Yes, ever since I remember 3 years old.
Wow.
Yeah.
What was the ritual age?
It's something, you know.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Go ahead,
Yes.
Asha.
No, please go home. Nothing. What was?
I was just remembering a ritual age that we hit that you had experience with that ritual age too. Do you remember that? I think it was 3, right? 3 years old.
The hardest 3 and 1 month and 1.5 months, which I was like blown away that you already been part of it as a baby.
Yeah. So tell them about tell them about your 3, you know, what happened with you at 3, that when I hit the age, you were like, that aha moments.
Yeah, when I was as a child, my mom, so I remember being in the house and my mom went to the shop and I'm from the village. I live on the outskirts I was living on the outskirts of forest. So she went to the shop and she left me with my little sister. And I remember the moment I've been told to go into the kitchen, take the hammer and crash the window and go and find your mom, because you need to look after the baby sister. The help need to be. So that was really, and I remember jumping and but after that I have no memories. That's the thing. I have nothing, like Europe mentioned sometimes that you don't have like child memories is 6 and
Well, she's cutting out.
Yeah.
Was that the trauma? Was that the trauma that you were reliving in the experience with Marcia? Is that what you're talking about with that? You were reliving that?
Oh,
hold on,
she's
Asha,
muted.
Asha, we lost you, babe. Asha. She can't hear us. Asha.
Even the dog is barking.
Asha.
There's maybe some interference with it.
Oh, so Kola is Polish in the audience. She says Asha is Joanna in English, Rob. So I guess we could call her Joanna too.
She goes by Asha.
Let me try to.
Okay. That's our nickname, Asha.
I'm trying to clear this pathway here.
So is this the 3-year-old? Did she experience this during the session? Is that what she's talking about? Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I was trying to clear the pathways.
Yeah, I don't know. She had to turn off her video, then do that, or
I wish we could get a hold of her and just tell her to call my phone.
Can somebody text her or message her real quick and let her know?
I don't know. Maybe on the
private
chat.
I'm not in contact with her. So
yeah, I mean, like right here on our side chat right here, or
I don't know if she'll see it.
So,
I mean,
let me message her on.
Tell her to call that phone number. If she calls the phone number, I'll put her on, speakerphone, and we can just have her talk through there.
Okay. All right, hold on. I'll message her real quick. Asha's fantastic. I love Asha today.
Yeah, she seems really cool.
Call the number. Call.
Oh, I dropped my phone.
You see, it's a 5738777637.
No. The number in the chat. The number, my actual phone number.
Oh, okay. I won't say that then.
In the private chat.
Asha, we can't hear you, babe. We can't hear you. Asha.
Marcia, will you tell because some of the audience is new, I think, on some people that wasn't in the other one before. Tell us kind of tell everybody what you do and like what brought you to do this kind of work and stuff like that too. Just kind of,
Well,
because maybe some people don't know what we're even talking about.
Okay. Let me tell her real quick to call his phone number. Sorry.
You know my phone number too, Marcia, so you can give her it. It's fine. Like,
okay.
Matthew said that she's trapped in a parallel dimension.
We can pull you out of that. We've all been trapped in that crap.
I think I'm there. I'm in another one though.
Pull it out.
I'm at a beach. I want to be there though. I want to be there. I'm staying there.
Do you know anything about your altars? Have you found out what you've integrated, Christy?
Here, she's back. Let me see if this works.
Okay. There we go.
She just disappeared.
To Christy on integrating altars and on
I just had readings and stuff, so I haven't had time to read it yet. I haven't had time to.
But that'll help with all that. A process that we use. Okay, so you wanted to know about me. I spent the past 3.5 years trying to save Chris Moore's life, who is a super soldier that apparently I was a super soldier with. Didn't even know that until we had a reading with Christy. So Christy, at the time that, Kate, can you hear us, Asha?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yes. Yeah, I can hear you.
Hold on a minute.
Fuzzy.
You got some interference.
I don't know what's going on with that.
Did you try his phone number?
No, not yet, because I thought that I can do it through this.
It sounds terrible. Can you call his phone number? He can get you on that way.
Sounds underwater.
Yeah. So.
I always have problems on my shows. It's hilarious. Like,
I know.
I know. And I'm constantly thinking, keep the pathways clear with you. I do push that in your shows all the time. When I'm clearing.
I think the audience is just used to it. They're like, if it's one of my shows, they know there's going to be something going on.
Well, it's the material to call Asha. Call Rob's phone.
Yeah, 1 second. I'm trying, but once.
She's trying.
Okay. So I spent the past 3.5 years trying to save Chris Moore's life. We just finally went public with everything that happened. He was dug in very, very deep. I would say that he was probably about as bad as I hear like Draco Reed be as far as dug into these programs, these dark programs. He had an assassin altar constantly popping through. When this altar would pop through, it would take his consciousness and he would fall asleep. It would become the altar and he would dream what the altar was doing. There was a lot going on. He can't really talk about it yet because he's still processing emotions from it. And when he tries to, it really messes with him right now. That last podcast he did with you, Rob, he had to go process it that night. What we were talking about. So he's not ready to talk about the altar part yet because that's still something he's trying to process. However, I learned everything under the sun about removing people from the dark rituals, the curses, the you name it, integrating altars, how to heal the mind afterwards. And after we learned all this information, I was so angry at what the hell they put us through. I mean, literally constantly worried about Chris dying. Constantly. I mean, there was so many. I mean, most of the past 3.5 years, I thought he was going to die. I have PTSD from it. And they pissed me the hell off. You there? Asha, can you hear us?
Yeah, I am. I can hear you.
It's still got this weird crackly...
Let me see if I can do something with her mic. Something's up with her mic.
Hold on, he's going to try something.
Because it was okay a few minutes ago.
You're good now.
I just hit the reduce background noise. Let me see if it works.
Thank you.
There we go.
Thank you.
Say something now, Asha, if you can, please.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Perfect.
Good.
Good. I got it. Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
Thank goodness. Yeah, you're back.
Yeah.
You're sideways. There you go.
Yes, it's good.
Get my water.
So, so they really pissed me off, and I decided that I had gotten my protection so damn tight and figured out so many things and gotten into my power. That's really the key, guys, is getting in your power. When you realize how powerful you are, this shit stops. So you got to be meticulous with your protection and your frequency, where your frequency is, so that you keep it up out of them lower levels where they can attack you. But God, I forgot where I was going. But anyway, they really pissed me off, and I said, okay, I don't even give a shit at this moment. I'm pissed. I'm ready to do what the hell I got to do. That's why we're pushing it as public as we can, as fast as we can, because when you're doing stuff like this, it's best just go in the public eye. But I do have the protection down sealed tight. I dipped that one night because I'd had no more than 4 hours sleep every night for like 2 weeks. And then I had 2 hours sleep. And then I was so exhausted. I was nauseous, but I've sat up morning, noon, and night helping somebody. And it's because I want to. I want to break everybody free that I possibly can. So, but anyway, so I wanted to also share some, another person that I told you gave me permission. She wanted to do this. However, she's had some things come up that she gave me permission to talk about. And I think it's important so that you guys can see the differences in the level of how deep people are dug in. So Christy was really easy. Asha was really easy. Except for, some, confusion and stuff setting in there at, through cutting it off. But she's a trooper. She did amazing. And, but this other person, I cleared her before Asha, and, we just became friends. And we started just chit-chatting, fell in love with her, saw that she was getting triggered by talking about it, because I can pick up on that shit from a mile away now. So I was like, hey, man, I see you getting triggered. We should do this. So we just actually sat down and did it all. And she's got all these cool releases and all the crazy, like really, really hard shifts and the dizzy and the everything, and felt so much better. But then, I keep checking with everybody every single day. I got to make sure they're doing okay. Like I have to, because this is a process, and I wouldn't ever leave anybody hanging no matter what, because that'd be terrible. So no matter what, I won't leave anybody hanging. I always tell them, call me anytime, morning, noon, or night, if you need me, anytime. And I mean that. I'll wake up out of a dead sleep and clear or help integrate or whatever you're having problems with. And I'm good. I'm good at figuring it out. But these guys were super easy. But this other person that I'm talking about, as I kept calling, I kept seeing there was still something there. And I was like, she's like feeling oppressed. So we kept trying everything, trying to disconnect that, trying to close any portals, cords, clearing the entity, having her remove the entity, blah, blah, blah. And I saw it wasn't going anywhere. It was attached to her hard. So I was like, well, okay, we got to figure this out. She's very, very psychic. So I was like, well, you got the answers right there. So I was like, clear your pathways before you ask yourself any questions, so that you're not getting any interference. And ask yourself the question, what else do we need to hit? And she could come up with it. She could get that initial hit. Okay, this portal. So there was a portal we had to close. Bay, stop. Bay. There was a portal we had to close. And that shut that off. But there was still something. So I had to dig and dig and dig around at it. And then finally, we figured out what it was. The Illuminati had approached her about 4 months ago, and she had said that they had her sign with something, so they anchored her into something right there. So I was like, oh girl, we got to disconnect that. So we had to go in and disconnect that, and after we removed that, the influence stopped. There was one other thing I had to do with her too, and I'm finding this with a lot of us. I had really hard shifts on this. Another friend that I did before I ever went public with this, had really hard shifts on this, and this other person had really hard shifts on this too, is Draco had told me that people had captured higher selves. So I was like, well, okay, we'll go in and we'll put that vortex around the captured higher selves and spin it up to them and protect them, and see the vortex eating the chains, the cords, the traps, the whatever was holding them back, the entities, everything, eating it while I sit the monad energy down on top of it. So I had her do that, and that released everything. When we did all those things, it released everything that was dark and was holding her back at that point. The next thing, she got real quiet, and I keep checking because I want to see if there's issues. And she was having a lot of trouble talking, a lot of mind blanks and stuff like that. So I told her, I said, look, Chris was having that really super bad, and he I would go in meditation and I would visualize the pathways reconnecting. So I was telling her, now you need to, you got like potholes, like little gaps where the programming was that need to be filled. So we bring them in the monad frequency and fill it and command and ask for assistance that it be reconnected. So she's in the process of doing that now to fill in the holes that are left from the programming. So you okay over there, Asha?
Yeah. They're messing it. But I'm just playing the game, so I'm coming back.
It's okay. Yeah. No, it's good. So, I just wanted to I'm sorry, I was eating. I was reading something here. Okay, I did get to that. Okay, so so after you have the removal done, there's some of y'all that will have more things anchored in, more things we got to find. And I'm good at rooting that stuff out. I'm a very extremely deep person, and it's always driven everybody around me crazy. But in this kind of work, it works because I will dig and dig and dig and dig and dig. I'm going to get it, but I'm getting fast. I'm getting faster. So I've had to call her a lot and work her through a lot of stuff. So that's just the different, everybody's going to be different. And that's just a different, she was dug in a lot more deep with a lot more hooks, as far as agreements and things like that. So that was something we had to go in and find. So, but like I said, I have created notes, giving clearly how people can heal the mind and the trauma afterwards, heal the subconscious, reintegrate the mind and the pathways. Got to go in and reconnect the pathways. So it can create a lot of confusion for a little bit as the stuff unwinds. And, if you're dug in deep, you got to be ready for a good rest after that and working with your mind to reconnect these pathways. So that's something we had to do with Chris a lot. There was a lot of holes left in his mind, and his brain didn't know what to do. And he was like, oh my God, I don't know how to react anymore, because he ripped half of that off of him. So everybody's going to be different and run across these different hooks they have in them, different agreements, different rituals, blah, 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 that they may have to go in and unhook, or you may just be very simple like these guys. To me, a good indication of how difficult you're going to be is how hard stuff fights you to say, get to me or someone like me. You're going to have a major battle going on, and a lot of things just coming in trying to stop you, or very just distracting thoughts. That was something the other person had, was a lot of just thoughts. And I had the other friend that I had that I did had the same thing. As I was trying to get through the rituals, there was all these distracting thoughts coming in, trying to distract us from what we were doing. And I was like, have to push that out so we could finish, undoing the rituals. So there's a lot that will come up with it. And, I'm really glad that you allowed us to share some of these experiences, because, everybody's got puzzle pieces. And as we come together and start piecing that together, and Asha is amazing. I love Asha so much. I love all you guys. You guys are great friends, and I'm so happy to call y'all my friends now. And I've really grown from each one of y'all and just love y'all to death. So I just want y'all to know that. And everybody I've done has
Absolutely
become my
friend. I feel the
you
same
know?
way.
Yeah.
You know, y'all are
You
great
give a
people.
lot of you give a lot of your time to help
Yeah.
people.
Yeah, I mean, because my goal is to get everybody broken off of this and pull as much energy off the system as I can. And I feel good about the protection we have in place. And I'm very, very, very on it to clear the jobs before we get there. You know that every morning before he goes in, Bob seems to be able to skate through life. Chris, I have to clear it every single day. And I've tried 100,000 times to go in with pure love. Now I'm talking unconditional, pure love, but it never has the power that warrior mentality and that I'm not taking any more. Fuck you attitude will shift everything. So you have to have that warrior mentality when you're fighting these things. They don't play by our rules. Okay. They're just very, so we're very back. And that's what, Rob, that when
I've been like a fucking energetic in and out burger for entities for the last few months, but I think.
And I've texted you and I've been like, I tried love this time and it just you're texting me going, okay, I'm getting hit. I have to go in with that bow every time, and if I don't, it just does not have the same effect. And I'm trying to figure that out, how to use that, because sometimes I don't feel angry.
We might have to have Asha call in, because she just keeps coming in and she keeps coming.
Okay.
I'm not it's just like I don't know what's going on. Like
Asha, call in.
I'm ready.
She can't. She would have already.
Well, you're good. Yeah. You're good right now.
It's all right.
You're good
We're
right
good.
now.
It's almost been an hour.
Yeah. Well,
I'm really sorry.
Feel that
it's just the moment. Yeah.
It's okay.
You're okay. It's okay.
No, you're great. We're so happy you're here. I'm so happy you're here.
First time you've been on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that it's trouble connecting. That's all. It's probably because you're in another country. That's all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Thank you so much for sharing your experience
and live streaming and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You've been
amazing. And Asha does some light language work too. You show some of your light language work that you do too.
Ooh, you do light language?
Mm-hmm.
She draws
all kinds of stuff of her experiences and all of that too.
There she goes again.
Yeah, she'll show.
This is hilarious.
Show some stuff.
I feel really bad. I feel bad for her. Like she's really probably trying to connect, and she keeps getting bumped off. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
it might be her phone. Because she's in another country.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I wonder where she's at.
She's in Scotland.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, here she is.
Hopefully she'll call in.
It's okay.
There she is. Let's see if we can get her on this phone. Can you hear us?
Yes,
Asha?
I can hear you.
Okay, yes. You're there.
Yes.
Do you have anything you want to share, Asha?
I would love to recommend both of these amazing ladies. They have a very different taste. They're different flavors. Christy's amazing. Christy's like, I don't know. It's no words for Christy. Whoever wants to start and first time and thinking of just digging more and more and more, I would depend what your level is, but both of these ladies are amazing. Whatever it's you drawn or you pushed that way, like that feeling, just please follow and just please help yourself, because these two ladies helped me extremely fast. That was really, I don't know, is it the level of you?
And you've already had a lot of training with healing and stuff, classes and all that too. It's not like you're just a new person. You've had a lot of healing classes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yes.
You can tell.
No,
with
this
Asha.
stuff you need to prepare. You need to prepare mentally, physically, emotionally, and even on the cell level. You talk to your cells. You talk to your organs. You talk to you. So you claiming back that field, especially because we technology. So we are sentient beings. So you need to find like cells. Where is that transmute? Or you need, oh, come.
Yeah. So
I don't know what happened.
So y'all have to set up something with that then, with helping maybe the audience, and then maybe a sign up or something like that then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've got someone else I'm doing this week that I talked to today. Already went in and bound the guards and the alarm systems, booby traps, and suicide programming on her. So hopefully I can get her on after too. So, and the other person still wants to come on, but she's working through the. Can you hear us, Asha?
Yes. Sorry.
Finish your thought. Finish your thought.
No, so, just yeah. I think we're getting stronger and stronger and stronger. That's my theme. So it's the whoever is listening, thank you for contributing to the collective. And these two ladies I highly recommend. And thank you, Rob, for your space you're creating. And that's for me. It's like we're going up, but it's really we're very settled. It's like very harmony and balance. You can only undo it with the harmony and balance and transmuting it. Because it's no way we're gonna build with fighting and doing all sort of or fighting. I don't know. It's for me. I'm just saying my I think each puzzle is different. That's the thing.
Yeah.
So you need to find your own puzzle. What is? But it's the curiosity of the child. You know, you need to be wonder. You need to like find that pure. Yeah, that's my sword. That's my power.
Absolutely.
Unconditional love, the source which creates. That's me.
And you know where she was talking about finding that balance too. I have found that when I come out with that bow, but I'm also in unconditional love, I am transmuting them into light, and I have to ride that balance, and that's when I'm more powerful. And also where you were talking about, that's when I hit my powers, when I'm able to ride both, you know, because if I go too much the angry way, that's bad. You know, it's got to be like a righteous anger, but at the same time, you love them and you want the best for them. And I send that too to them as well. You know, I send them love all the time, but at the same time, to back them off of everybody where they can do this process and we can do this and help ourselves, I have to find that, there's no way around it. That's the only thing that has worked. So, but also the creativity, the being childlike. She's absolutely right, because, you know, when I would work on Chris, that I would always ask, you know, what worked the most, and it was when I would get in that creative, childlike, playful way, visualizations in my mind, to the point I'm smiling and I'm laughing and I'm having so much fun that I almost forget what I'm doing, and it's just very light intention, but it's more about creating and having fun. You're absolutely right on that. That is when I was most powerful. So riding that balance and the creativity, you got both of those correct. And you just lost Christy that time.
No, she's still here. She just turned her camera off like I did. You know?
Oh, okay. So yeah, I agree with you 100%.
And it's a process.
No, go ahead.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
And it's
go ahead,
whoever wants to do that, you need to be really patient with yourself. It sometimes and please don't push it. You need to allow whatever it needs to be. You know, the patience and just being. That's it. Yeah.
Absolutely. Hey, Asha, did you try to connect with that tree at all? That tree?
I did. Yes. But I was visiting my friends, and I sort of I was.
Oh, okay.
I think because of coming here on live, I was like heavy. I felt like, and I was in the area where lots of 5G was, and it was like, what the fuck? But anyway, So I'm gonna do it after session. I'm going to the woods, and just connect with my tribe. Yes, for sure.
Good. Yeah, try to connect with that
you.
tree that I did through that tree you're at. You know, Christy said they all connected, so connect with that tree and see if you can get the upgrades that I got, because that was absolutely amazing. So I think you can do it. I think you can do it remotely. Look at the things I do remotely all the time. Yeah. So I don't see why you couldn't connect with that tree and receive those upgrades and that healing also. And all of you guys. I think it's
resistance. It was something I need to still clear or observe that or accept. You know, it's like I'm still transmuting, you know. It's like even if it was easy session, I think you like taking shower every day. You need to clean yourself every day with the salt, with the prayer, so it's a muscle and it's a part of you. And if you miss it, you automatically say, oh shit, okay, back to square one.
It's all about self-love and giving yourself that love that you're so busy looking outward for someone to feel. You got to turn it inward and understand how valuable you are. And when you do, you know, give that healing to yourself, this stuff integrates, you know, and processes. But, you know, we've not been in our power. We give all our power away, and we're creating everything at all times. So that being the case, you can either create by default, like 99% of people are doing, or you can grab onto it and consciously create at all moments. So make every moment a sacred ritual. You know, when you eat, do an eating meditation. Those are amazing. When you walk, do a walking meditation. Be all over top of your boundaries, your borders, your procedures. Be very, very, very on top of everything, your protection and the things you're focusing on and the things you're thinking about and the things you're feeding your energy to. Watch where your mind is at all times. Keep your frequency high. Look, gratitude. If you can't tap into love, and that was another thing, the other person could not feel love. And we had to poke around till we figured out how to disconnect that. And her higher self was captured. When we freed that, she could tap into the love again. She was starting to feel it again. So, you know, you got to kind of just hang tight if you're having problems and let me talk to me so I can root out what the problem is. You know what I mean? But we are creating everything at all times. We're already doing it. You're already doing it. So you might as well just be a master at it. So those high frequencies like gratitude, if you can get yourself into gratitude, you can be grateful for this house, you know, the bed I sleep in, the pillow I lay on, the soft, cozy pillow, the soft, fluffy blanket, power, water, your car, you know, your appliances running well, you know, just anything. Everything, the sunshine, the grass, you know, we need to be grateful. And if you wake up every morning and you write lists of what you're grateful for and the things you want to focus on, the things you want to see manifest. We were all doing manifestation journals, and a lot of that has already happened. You'd be amazed. And one of those things in that manifestation journal was finding the keys to break all this stuff free. And that people were crawling out the woodwork to find me to free them. That was in my manifestation journal that all three of us would focus on at the same time collectively to give it all three of our collective power to. So write what you want to create, because you know, sit down every morning when you wake up and get your mind trained on positivity. So things to be grateful for and things that you want to see manifested in your life. Manifestation has picked up like crazy. Y'all know everything's speeding up. It's coming faster and faster and faster. Chris is almost instant manifestation. So when we get to that point, you know, we got to really watch our thoughts. You know, it's just like going in a dream or near-death experience. It's the same experiences because it's those higher levels and things are being created like that. So we have to really watch our thoughts. So sitting down and writing what you want to create and being very detailed about it really gets your mind focused on what do I want, and it gets you very specific. This will get your mind. And another trick that I've learned is when you go to write these manifestation journals, you want to collapse time. It's a trick to collapse time by writing about your current circumstances as though they were in the past. So for me, I was sitting on a beach house in Hawaii remembering back when my life seemed bleak and things seemed a little depressing and we had health problems and blah, 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 blah. And seeing my nice, you know, healthy body now. I couldn't believe back when the doctor told me everything was clear and I'm in perfect health. And I couldn't believe we had money problems and da, 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 you know, and you remember it as though it were past. And what it does is confuse your mind as to what was past and what is present. It makes your mind think that the new thing is present and that was past, and it creates it. It's crazy how it works. So there's a lot of tricks you can do with that, but really we've got to focus our minds on, you know, our protection is super, super important right now. We're getting attacked like crazy. Y'all know that, especially with the work we're doing. So, you know, we got to close all holes and be very, you know, precise about that. It's very important. And keeping our frequency high is so important. So, you know, you guys just focus on those things and you'll see everything start to shift in your life. You know, but it took us getting very detailed from day to day, moment to moment, to close all the holes, because we're not, you know, just having things happen to us anymore. We're creating it. We're making it happen. You know what I mean? Hey, and there's Bob. Say hey to Asha.
Hello,
and
Bob.
Hey, what's up?
She was on here, but she disappeared.
Oh yeah.
I guess she'll be back. But yeah. So yeah, I've said what I wanted to say. If you guys have anything else that is important to you.
No, this was great. This was a great show. I thought we covered a lot in an hour, and yeah, this was awesome. Yeah, I had fun. You know, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, Christy's not feeling well. She took off for the night. Like but I thanked her in the
really?
chat and stuff, and I sent her a message. I think she's feeling really tired. She said, "I don't know."
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll be doing a clearing on all you guys like as soon as we get off.
Yes.
And
Yeah,
you know, when I
too.
do that, also when I'm running the vortex, I'm eating negative energies and entities and attacks and shit like that off of y'all and your altars. All of you that I do, Bob and I take shifts actually. He covers me when I'm asleep so that we can make sure you cover all you guys are covered. There's like 10 of them that we're doing right now, baby. 10 people off this property. So we do the main property and then run 10 mini vortexes off the property. And if anybody's off the property, like he was today, I was hitting him too. But yeah, I can do a lot of people at once. So keep them covered while, you know, but I'll be clearing you guys as soon as we get off. So yeah, and hopefully you've been feeling that, Asha. I really haven't kept in touch with you about when I'm doing it, but I'll start doing that. It's just been crazy busy, but I want to start doing that so you can feel the difference in the shift, because it's been harder to talk with you when I do it a lot. But yeah, I do it about
as you said, it's moment after moment. Sorry, it's moment after moment. So a moment ago, it is a very different reality. We just literally crystallizing and expanding and growing all together.
Yeah.
That's what I.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's why you were saying it's really important to come out as soon as, so more people will.
Yep.
Even just have a thought. Even have like go into your heart. You don't need to even, you know. Believe me, and whatever. I'm just sharing, but just go to your heart and, you know, just find these frequencies, because we need to learn how to read frequency, how to recognize the dark entities, acknowledge them, say that into 0 point, and just whatever you want to do with it.
Yeah,
is the next moment. But
yeah,
we as a humans, we don't recognize it properly. We don't. Yeah. We don't clear it properly. We don't close the portals. We don't. Our auric field is so damaged, and we don't even know sometimes. Yes.
Yeah, and go in and seal that up.
Like,
seal that auric field up with that monad energy. Visualize that. Filling the holes. We've had to do that too. So that's another thing you can do, is just fill those holes with that monad energy and seal it and command it. And ask for assistance, like we talked about. So there's a lot of things you can do. Anything anything you can change right now. Everything's changing so fast. Like Asha said, work with your body, work with your mind, work with the integration, you know, send out love to your altars and, you know, talk to them, communicate with them. They are you. They can feel you and hear you and everything. If you communicate with them enough, they're going to want to leave that hell and come back. So that's what we had happen. And I feel 100% those guys you can get with love.
Yeah.
You know, haven't had any trouble so far. So I think Asha, you're still in the process of that, right?
Yeah.
Of the altar.
And
So she's still. It took the other person really about a week and a half. Huh?
No,
what, Asha?
I feel it that it's really. I feel it that it's a part of the collective journey. So we, by saying it and sharing it, it's like you shiver the field.
Yep.
With that sort of messages and the
yep.
I don't know, violet flame, golden flame, the flames, and it's a color and sound. In the end of the day, you came from color and sound is creation. Yeah,
we're energy.
I don't know.
We're just energy.
Yes,
everything's energy.
Yeah.
If you go look at us under a microscope, it's just energy. Even the atoms, when they break them down and they start testing the subatomic particles, it just turns into energy. It's all energy. And the body is the last layer of your field. So when you have a physical problem, it's originating in the energy bodies first. And then it goes down into the physical body last. So, you know, people think my body's this, my body's that, is set in stone. No, it's very malleable right now. Everything is very malleable. I know you're seeing that too, Asha. You can manipulate and play with your body in a way that we couldn't that long ago.
Yeah, it's like plasticity. You can mold. It's like plasticity. You can mold. You can shape. Yep. You can do whatever you want. As a children, like playing with the plasticity or whatever.
Yeah, for sure. So everything's speeding up with that manipulation of your body and the field. I'm watching everything speed up. So, yeah, I mean, Asha had to get on me today. You know, I haven't been taking care of my body because I've been so on this work and working so hard at just getting it out as hard and as fast as I can because, you know, the faster I go, the more I disconnect them, and I'm all about it. So I don't even care about the money. The money's just to keep me able to sit here and do this. It's really about disconnecting the people from it. And Asha can tell you, I spend a lot of time after the process, not charging, checking on you. And Rob can tell you how often I clear, because Rob, every time I clear you, I clear everybody. So you know how often we're doing this shit. It's good. What? 5, 6, 7, 8 times a day, depending. So
absolutely,
it's constant, you know. So you guys are
and
getting
it's a lot
like
of energy and focus.
No, I spend a lot, and Bob does too. Lots of time and energy. I know that day that I was doing your removal process. Remember how many times I had to stop and say, "Hey, cast some protection over here, clear the pathway." So because we were getting a lot of interference. And he had to keep clearing the pathway and putting the protection over you while I was doing it so we could just get through it really good. He's really good at that. So, but yeah, it's a lot of time I sink into all of you guys, and I really care, and I'm not going to do this process and leave you hanging. I'm going to work you through every damn bit of it because I'm determined. So the money is not even close to paying for the time I spend doing it, but I want to. It's my mission. I enjoy it. And when I started doing this work, I realized that all the Chris stuff was training for this. And everything I've been through in my life was training for this. And everything just clicked together for me all of a sudden. And I was like, whoa, I know exactly what I'm supposed to be doing now. And I'm full force. So I will not stop. I'll get everybody unwound that I possibly can. So far, we're doing really good. As long as, you know, we're doing good. So, but thank you so much, Robin. We got to undo this stuff, man, so this shit stops. You know, I can do it. and it can get really intricate, but I can do it. We just need the time to do it. So if you want to do that, if you want to do that on a show, cool. We did it with Christy. People can see how we got to stop and kind of back things off. I can get Bob to help me, so he's putting the energy out and keeping everything backed off and opened up while we do it.
Yeah, let's do it for sure. Let's set up a day and do it, because I gotta get this. I gotta get rid of this.
Yes, you do,
and just move on with my life. I don't want to deal with this anymore.
They'll see how the process is with somebody that has more going on than Christy. Christy did not have a lot going on as she was removing it. She's got a lot of processing going on right now, but as she was removing it, it was easy for her, like it was me. So we weren't done.
I'm having real supernatural experiences. I was telling my friend Matthew Morning, he's in the chat now. I was like, dude, I swear to God, on my dad, on my dad's grave, when I go to bed at night, it feels like an entity is moving in the bed. It feels like there's an astral snake tied to the bed. It's very weird. It's very bizarre. I don't know. I've never, it's
and we've tried some stuff together to get rid of it. That I've not had a lot of time with you. And like I said, a lot of the stuff's a puzzle. I have to pick around at it till I find the anchor. And, a lot of these people that are free now are very, very psychic. Asha's very, very psychic. She's helped me as much as I've helped her. I'm like, you're amazing. I love you. And I love her to death. She's such a great friend. She's such a special, special soul. A very, very bright, shining
You too, girls.
soul.
You too.
I love you to death. And I think that it was your mission too, to come on and to be able to give this, experiences so that people can see some of what's involved, but I'd really like to get the other person on so you can see even deeper, experiences. And Rob, yours is going to hit hard too. So, if we do yours online, if we do yours on a podcast, they're going to see what harder stuff looks like when you unravel that. Because I've seen the worst of the worst. So if I can get Chris through it, I can get you through it. You're able to talk about these things and it not mess you up. I had to feel you out for a little bit on how deep it was on you. So I know you got all that stuff going on. You're going to be a lot deeper than these guys. So you're going to get a lot harder shifts during the process. So
it's because of what I do. You know what I mean? Obviously, I don't know if it's someone that just doesn't like me that's sending me black magic, or if it's a government agency, or if it's both, or all the above. I honestly don't even care at this point. Actually, I do. I'd like to get revenge. Honestly, I'd love to get revenge. I'd like to make the person feel what I felt. They think it's bothering me. It's absolutely not bothering me at all. I don't know. I'm a tough person. I've been through a lot crazier shit than some astral fucking, pussy thing, trying to
look at the shows you're putting out, the material you're putting out. I mean, they're going to want to attack you. But not only that, you and I have to have the time to sit and root this thing out. And we haven't had a whole lot of time. Also, that vortex visualization that I do, if I feel I'm being attacked, and they tried to get me the other day with what felt like an energy weapon, and I just grab that vortex and I bring it around and I just sling it right back at them. Boom. And after I do that for a hot minute, it stops. So there's things you can do to hit them back with what they send at you, but we need to just sit down for longer. I know I tried to explain that to you the other day and you fell asleep on the phone because you were so exhausted because you keep getting messed with. And I was like, Rob.
Well, no, I did 3 shows and I smoked weed. That's what it was. I had a really long day. These are days where I'm online for 5 hours. It's brutally exhausting. It's not brutal. It gets tiresome sometimes. It's not bad. I don't mind. I love what I do. I don't know.
Well, that's why we got to undo all this stuff, Rob, so we can make this shit stop.
Yeah.
So whenever you're ready, you let me know.
All right. Well, thanks, guys.
Yeah, because we need more energy. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Thanks for having us on.
Yeah. Do you want to tell people where they can follow you, Marcia? And thanks. And Asha, yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Asha. You're awesome. Love you to death. It was great. I'm so glad that thank you for making the time to do this. I know this isn't really your time. I think you're supposed to be asleep right now, right?
No, it's fine.
Oh, you're good? I mean, Asha was like, no, we got to get this message out. And I'm like, I agree. So she made the time to do this for us. So thank you so much, Asha. And yeah, y'all can contact me on my Facebook page. And yeah, that's your pizza. And y'all can also contact me at Sadie SATI _333 at yahoo.com. Facebook is better, but if you can't, cool. I have had some things go to spam. I really don't like checking spam because that can be dangerous. So if you can find me on my Facebook, that's great. I am checking it though, just to make sure I'm not losing anybody. I had one person contact me with some really bad problems, and I was excited about it, but I hadn't heard back, so I don't know what happened there. Might have had a lot of interference and got fault off, which is going to happen to a lot of you guys when y'all try to reach out to me, because stuff doesn't want you free. But Asha can tell you, and I will have some more people on some podcasts that can tell you the stuff works. We can get it. So
and stuff works, and it's also the mentality of the warrior. The warrior, innocent child, but the warrior, you need to fight it from inside. Like when you're ready, you're ready. But Marcia is amazing. I highly recommend. It's gonna be a bit maybe painful and uncomfortable for a bit, but she's really quick. She knows what she's doing. She's amazing being. So and the experience she has with that frequencies, the very low frequency, understanding and really going into it's brilliant. So highly recommend.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Well, thank you, Rob, so much. We really appreciate it. And thank you, Asha, for being on.
All the best.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks, everyone. And have a good night, guys.
Love you guys. Have an